I'm Dave Daly with Pearl District TV. We are here today at Powell's Books, and I want y'all to meet a really interesting member of our neighborhood here in the Pearl District. This is Arnold World, and he makes these amazing creations out of napkins. I was here with my family. My sister bought one of them, these pieces of art. And Arnold, here at Powell's, tell us how your creative process is that you create these amazing creations.
Well, the way it works is I take paper towels, I tear them, I roll them, and then I fold them. It's pretty simple.
Yeah. You were telling my sister about a binary code process that you come up with, this amazing number process in your head. Comes out very beautifully, but what is the creative process with the zeros and ones between male and female?
The way it works is, what I do is subliminal binary coding. I make shapes according to the crowds around me. I know what 70% of men like. I know what 70% of women like. I'm about to push out my book, the coloring book, explaining that in more detail. But basically how it works is, your average male is hardwired to look for things that are symmetrical, round, 2 eyes, 2 ears, and out of a bush, kill it, take it home, feed the family. When it comes to mating, same thing. They're looking for something round, third of the way down, halfway down. What we call art is actually our hunting and our mating mixed in a bowl. And because of that, I can kind of dictate what crowds I need to be entertaining. I know if I see a bunch of men, I need to make things round, third of the way down. If I see women, they were the gatherers, a little bit different. They're looking for something pointed, going straight up with a lump on the side. Asymmetrical, doesn't have to be even on both sides, doesn't have to be pretty. It's one of the reasons you'll see a knockout female with a regular guy. You don't see vice versa too often because they don't look at beauty the same way we do.
Interesting. And was there someone in your past who inspired you to this creative process?
Well, my mother was a tailor, so I'm used to looking at patterns and being able to 3D them, saying, okay, if you do that, then that's what it'll look like. And so most of the stuff I do is actually based on a lot of the patterns of sewing, as far as pleats and cuffs and things of that nature. I just roll and I don't sew. But when it comes to the mathematical part of it, it's based on Fibonacci sequencing. Golden ratio, sacred geometry, a little bit of Ikebana to give it some shape after function comes form. So I needed some kind of form to work with. So Ikebana supplied that. But as far as the basic core, zeros and ones. I'm not trying to deviate too far from that.
And you calling the Pearl District, you're here at Powell Books a lot of times. What is it about this neighborhood that makes you feel comfortable?
You're getting a cross-section of the whole city coming through here. And because of that, this is the ideal spot for me. Because what I'm doing a lot of the time is experimenting to find out what people like and why they like it. And the best way to do that is to be in an environment where I'm getting a different cross-section of people, from blue collar to white collar, and they all come through Pearl.
Wow. Well, we're glad you're part of our Pearl District neighborhood. There's lots of wine tastings, lots of art, businesses, and exhibits here. We have one night a month where we feature art in our neighborhood here in Pearl District. So we're glad during the day, we're here on a Tuesday afternoon, and you're making the Pearl District beautiful with your creations. So I want to thank you for doing that.
You're quite welcome.
And adding to our rich culture of arts here in the Pearl District. Should someone want to contact you about these, how would they do that?
They would go to worldpaperflowers.com.
Okay.
And then mail at worldpaperflowers.com, direct link. The best way to actually reach me is Skype. Okay. Arnold.drake.world.
Okay.
And if you were to Google that, Arnold Drake World, you'll get all kind of information on what I do, how I do it.
Wow.
Can I blast my GoFundMe here?
Sure.
Okay. GoFundMe.com/paperflowers101.
Okay.
That might be one of the only ways you can get a flower after this interview, because
Okay.
I'm trying to force people to help me get the book published. I got another book I'm ready to release, the coloring book. And like most authors, it's time and money that's holding me back. So the faster I can get that GoFundMe going, the better. But until then, I'll keep making flowers.
You got it. So Arnold, thanks for talking with us. Everyone share this interview so we can get Arnold funded, his next book, and get one of these flowers. My sister got one of the lucky people. She's taking that to Utah. Oh, wow. I'm sure your flowers have gone all over the world, but
this is the traveler.
So pretty.
Countries to date.
Wow, 40 countries. So thanks for talking with us, Arnold. For more great stories, visit pearldistricttv.com. Thank you.